Governor Roy Cooper is leading a delegation of state and local leaders to Washington, D.C. to present a request for $25 billion to support the recovery process from Hurricane Helene in western North Carolina. He is expected to meet with President Joe Biden and other federal officials, including Senator Ted Budd, Congressman Chuck Edwards, and Senator Tom Tillis.
We've got to act. We've got to look at paycheck protection program. We've got to take a look at employee tax credits programs at work. We should be instructed by COVID to recognize this is a long-term recovery unlike we've ever seen.
A preliminary assessment by the North Carolina Office of State Budget and Management estimates total damage to be $53 billion, more than 3 times the amount of Hurricane Florence in 2018. Buncombe County Representative Eric Ager says the General Assembly is not responding accordingly.
Those of us in Western North Carolina, we know that relief is needed. Not next month or next year or whenever we figure it out. We need it now.
Officials say the state legislature has failed to approve meaningful funding for Western North Carolina. They say instead, making plans to lock in billions of dollars for taxpayer-funded vouchers for unaccountable, unregulated private schools in the near future.
We've got to react differently to storms. This may be the first, but it won't be the last like we've seen in North Carolina, and we owe it to the American people to be ready to do better.
And on Tuesday, the North Carolina GOP advanced legislation that would weaken the powers of the incoming governor, attorney general, and school superintendent. And that includes setting aside additional funds for hurricane relief. Courtney?
All right, thanks, Celeste. And officials say more than $244 million in FEMA individual assistance funds have been paid so far to Western North Carolina disaster survivors.